How's it going, Sports Wars? This is Big Roy, the Bearded Bulldog, coming in for the Sports Wars college football season. I know everybody's excited. Week one of the college football season is upon us. We have some very big games to kick off the season. I know Jeremy touched on a handful in his video that he released a little earlier. I figured I'd jump in and touch on the ones he touched on as well, and also a couple more, namely the Florida State, Virginia Tech, and Miami LSU games. I did want to start this video with some notes as far as some of the previous another one of the previous videos that was touched upon. I'm going to go ahead and say when it comes to my personal videos, it's gonna be no politics. I don't touch on politics. I don't give a shit if it's left. I don't give a shit if it's right. Let's get back to sports, man. Let's let ESPN do their thing. Let's let Fox Sports 1 do their thing. Let's make Sports Wars different, bro. I don't give a shit about politics as it is involved with sports. I don't care. Everyone is free to believe what they want to believe. We can have discussions regarding politics, but let's keep them away from our sports, man. With that said, that's all I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's just politics is eating away at everything. Left leaning, right leaning. You can't have a discussion nowadays without something being injected politically. Fuck that. I'm not here for that. I'm here for going back to hating people for the old-fashioned way. Who do you fucking root for? Now, with that said, we got some big games. I know my dog's in the background moving around. We got some big games this weekend. No particular order. I know Bama is playing this weekend against Louisville. Alabama's going to kick the shit out of Louisville. There's no need to spend any more time on that. Louisville they don't have a chance. Fuck Bobby Petrino. I hope Nick Saban drops 70 on those bitches. Washington is playing this weekend against Auburn. I've got no love for Auburn, but they're still SEC, and Washington is prissy ass Pac-12, Pac-10, Pac-16, Pac-83. It don't fucking matter. They're going to lose. Auburn is going to dust Washington's ass. Auburn is coming in pissed off after what UCF did to them. The co-national champ, shout out to Kamal. Now, we also have Florida State, Virginia Tech. Florida State had kind of a down year that started against Alabama last year. But it also started when the Francois went down. I expect a little bit of a bounce back for Florida State this year. I don't expect it to be huge. I still think they're going to be probably disappointing by Florida State fan standards. But as far as compared to last season, they'll be improved. The coach is one that a lot of the fans are super excited for. It's Willie Taggart, I believe is his name. Fans love him. They're excited. We got a little buzz in the group by some of our Florida State fans. They're really happy for him. They're glad Jimbo's gone. If you ask any of them, they'll tell you Jimbo's a bitch. We also have Miami LSU. This is where I'm going to go a little off. I don't think SEC is going to carry this. I know I'm probably one of the resident SEC homers in our Sports Wars group and of our Facebook page. You're used to seeing some of the names and faces. Jeremy being an Alabama fan, he's an SEC homer. Aaron is also an Alabama fan. Me, I'm a Georgia fan. Kiss my ass, Georgia fan. I think Miami is going to win. I know that's kind of funny considering it's Mark Richt's team. But I do like Miami. College football is better when Miami's good. I would love to see that Miami-Florida State game actually mean something. It's best. College football is best when those two teams are good. The other big game, I'm trying to remember what the other one that Jeremy touched on. Michigan Notre Dame. I am a little different than Jeremy here. I don't think it's going to be close. I think this is going to be a blowout. Notre Dame is always overrated. Every team gets a big boost when they beat Notre Dame. We saw it a couple years ago with Texas when they beat Notre Dame, and everybody was saying, "Oh, Texas is back." And less than a year later, Charlie Strong was fired. And I don't see that being any different this time around. I think Michigan is going to beat them, and then when Michigan beats them, the sports pundits at FS1 and ESPN are all going to jump in the Harbaugh Michigan Kool-Aid, and they're going to shoot these guys up probably in the top 5. Doesn't matter that neither team is in the top 5 now or I believe neither are even in the top 10. But Michigan is going to beat Notre Dame, I suspect, handily, and they're going to give Michigan just that Notre Dame legacy. Hasn't won a championship since Lou Holtz boost. I don't know why Notre Dame still gets this mysterious boost, because they're Notre Dame. That Golden Dome mystique. Fuck all that. Michigan's going to win. Michigan's going to beat the shit out of them. Then in 6 weeks' time, after Notre Dame hasn't beat anybody, but they haven't lost any games either, Notre Dame's going to magically be back in the top 10. And then Michigan's going to lose to somebody they shouldn't have lost to, like Minnesota or some shit. And we're just going to be back where we were next year, where we are now, where, Notre Dame's about to be back, or, Michigan's about to be back. Everybody's giving Harbaugh this boost because you got that kid out of the Ole Miss, Shea Patterson. He's the best quarterback Harbaugh's had since Luck. I mean, Harbaugh has let more than one game slip away from him when he shouldn't have had no business letting it slip away. Those are my picks for this weekend. Also, Georgia's going to beat the shit out of Austin Peay. I know that's a strong opinion that may get some hate down below. But let me know what you think. Drop some comments, subscribe, check out our Sports Wars Facebook page. This is the Bearded Bulldog, signing off.